I'm going to start this video a little different. This fella here, James, is a good friend of mine. Met him first time I came back to a race, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. He's been an inspiration. 70 years old, he's still racing a bike that he bought new in 1976. He's a great rider. Great fella, always enjoy catching up with him at a race, and think about it, the people, younger people nowadays buying a bike, how many of them will be riding that same bike in 50 years and still racing it? So it's a pretty inspirational thing that he's doing. So this is just a video. My wife was out on the track and just, you know, vintage guy out here having fun, having a little trouble on the hill, bike breaks down, and this next generation rider here, the young guy, I don't know if he knew who he was or not, probably not. He just, you know, people at these races always help everybody out, so, you know, he helps them out, just trying to do what he can. And us old people, you know, we don't like to, we like to be able to do what we need to do and not need no help, but sometimes we all need a little help. We all been there, the bike won't start. So just wanted to throw these couple of things in there to show what the vintage family, the AHMRA family, you know, everybody's out having fun, helping each other, and you know, we may be a bunch of old codgers, but, you know, hey, we're still having fun, and thanks to this young guy helping out. Let's go racing. Scott got the KDX wound up, ripped the whole shot, and taking the lead. I ended up having camera problems, so I'm just going to let this first lap just kind of roll through, and it'll be a continuous footage from here to where the camera messes up, so you can see all the action non-stop. right here, this guy was going to check up and let us go by, but I run out of room just a little bit. Had to go around the tree to get back rolling without hitting him or the tree. I was having a hard time remembering which lines I took yesterday, which ones was the better lines. And I don't know what happened to Mark here. I don't know if the wrecked, bike quit or whatever, but sounded like it crunk up though when I went by, so he probably got back going pretty fast. They changed the track. I think there was 2 sections that they changed different from yesterday, so wasn't sure when we were going to get to where the split was for the new section, so was kind of looking out for that. There was part of a motocross track that they had added in, so didn't know when that was going to pop out on us. I heard somebody hollering back behind me, so didn't know who it was, but I could hear them back there, so I figured I'd let them get by me here. And it was Clint Hawk. He had bike trouble at the start, and so he was trying to catch back up the guys he was racing with. As long as I could keep Scott in sight, I wasn't really trying to press the issue, just trying to stay in touch with the leader. And I think this corner right here, I think I missed it just about every lap. And Jeff Oakley, he come flying by on his Suzuki, so that put one more ahead of me in my class. So still, I just wanted to try to stay in touch with them, and I let them get away from me yesterday and wasn't able to catch back up to Jeff. So this is the hill that it seemed like I had trouble. I never really got a good smooth line to go up it, and this guy here on the IT, he made a good pass on me coming up the hill. So I'm starting to wonder, feel like I'm riding with 3 rats hung in my breather and my intake. Ain't got a good flow, so gonna try to have to get the ball back going. right here's a case of being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. He about went down, and Mark come flying by on the outside, splashed mud all over us, and flew past us. This is one of the splits right here. That was yesterday. It went straight right there, so this was a different section for today. Mark's ripping along. He's riding good. I'd like to give a shout out to a good friend of mine, Stanley. He runs a taxidermy supply company in North Carolina, and him and his family came down to support us on the race, and also they brought us a bunch of taxidermy supply items, so helped us out a lot. So I really appreciate him coming down. I think he actually kind of enjoyed it. His grandson rides bike some, and we're liable to talk him into getting a bike and coming out here one day. There ain't no telling. So come on, Stan, get you an IT and come on. This was a AHMRA national event, and it's in the southeast region of the AHMRA. I think there's, I don't know, about 13, 14 races that's on the schedule in the southeast this year, so for the cross country. So y'all need to get your bikes, get your dad's old bikes, any age. Y'all come on out and support this organization and all the good folks that's out here putting them on and riding and everything. So come on, join the fun and get some racing in. My camera, I jumped this jump in the motocross section, and when it did, my camera went down and must have broke a piece on the attachment, so I couldn't ever get it to go back up. So that's all we got for this one. So thanks for watching, and see y'all next go round.